Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since. Still, I can hardly believe it. A griffin, of all things, here. Add to that the recent dragon sighting. It is said that the arrival of the Sovereign portends an age of peace, yet only trouble has followed. What's it all mean? Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. Find your strength lacking. Buy the curative or have a bit of green watch. When one of the fiends comes, let's guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look to the miserable state of the village of Mel to see that. We can but hope that the Sovereign will rid us of it ere long. I dare say Vermont owes much of its prosperity to the sovereigns who have served. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. "'Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
We pawns are travelers of not only this world, but myriad others with which we can connect. As your loyal pawn, my duty is to accompany you and use what I learn in these other realms to aid you on your journey. I shall be with you every step of the way, and I hope to put my knowledge and experiences to good use on your behalf.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then? Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Nomads, we are oft called. However, I cannot speak as to our true name. Very well. May fortune...
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. If we share our strengths, we can begin...
I pray my efforts aid your cause. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
I've not much to say at the moment. Where to next, Arisen? You are in good health, I trust, Arisen. I hope the day ahead
Well met.
Look!
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale. Always a pleasure.
Going out, are you? You sure that's a good idea? You seem rather unwell. You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed, and only don't go rushing off before you're ready.
What must needs be done? Hoy there, my pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better. You should stop by the inn in Melbourne. If you get the chance. No hard.
We must rest, though the sun is...
A moment long awaited. I knew it was only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height.
they do say good things come to those who wait.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Fancy a gander?
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece, if not. We've had to start sending...
Is that so?
Lachlan. But...
Aye, I expect he will.
Ricardo. To be honest, sir...
What? Weren't harpies reported?
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a... You've my thanks. And Ricardo's as well, I'm sure.
Let us do everything in our power to render aid to those in need.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Goblin's march!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat? Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every...
We've naught to gain by fighting here. Best we push on. Don't look down now.
Take care not to fall.
One cannot be too careful. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You could quite... Ensure your next attack is no less permanent.
See, Phil and Enrique sent you to watch my back, did they? Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I have the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
We'd best report back.
Let me get that. A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ricardo. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. We'll be extending his training period.
Speaking of training,
We have succeeded in defending our castle. Sign of good things to come.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen.
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls.
freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be a
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Goblins, master!
Shame I gained advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Dare I say it? We trounced up.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen! I'll wager I could make that shot.
I look forward to seeing your marksmanship.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Over many fierce battles was our bond forged. My
Let us
shield-
work together to honor the Arisen's trust.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Follow me. Having trouble keeping up? No matter. I shall wait for you as long as it takes.
Wait! Don't leave me here, Arisen!
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Did you come over here? Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity incarnate. Mayhap a
Pity were the risen.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Hope to see you again.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in turn. After all, 'tis only by your courage that I live today. Had you not leapt between me and that dragon, I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. It was a miracle that you survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated. Though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I'd...
We could make the fruit robberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Runa's apothecary here in Mel.
Of course.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, well, if you do pick... Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, well, if you do pick...
Oh. What does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Rober and Tom. We do come again.
The recipient awaits, Master.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir.
I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
It was a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs. Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I can't wait. Listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? Brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'd go and search for him myself, only... I'm not afraid of monsters. So I thought, please, sir, I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Right. As for where I think he's gone, go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the route, but my brother and I are the only ones who use. I suppose there's only one thing for. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. I'll need you to watch out. Right.
Our aid is required, Master. Let us depart with due haste.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Say, do you think this will...
Mayhap you should speak with Sir Leonard before we depart.
Let me get that.
Seems naught ever goes right.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. goes right.
'Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
I don't like this place at all.
There's a glad thing.
Try not to get hit. Let all that vim go to waste.
Perhaps you might join the fight yourself.
Not a bad idea.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
You've given me much to think about.
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help!
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Britain gets the worm, as they say.
Could dance a jig for joy.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
I'd thought I was done for.
Aye, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the village, shall we? The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
Aye, you'll hear no complaints from me. Let's be off then.
We ought to avoid combat if we can. Our priority is to see our charge delivered safely.
I'm just glad to live another day.
treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
I shall fly to your aid, Master.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
I see not even the Arisen could resist my charms.
Thank you for the chance to hone my swordsmanship.
Please dispense with the formalities. They
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd grow stronger someday. Having said that, it is quite a relief.
It was a glad thing to find Sir Norman in good health. Should we get him back to Melve? I can guide you there, if you wish.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care or... You wonder why I don't follow him? When my brother told me he was going to fetch those... And I was right. My brother is always the one... Today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. Even when you can't be sure where it leads. We managed to save Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of them. So from now on, I'm going to trust...
Sirian was rather hard on himself, methinks. He saved his brother just as much as we did.
Time to be heading home.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life. What I can do for you?
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
Perhaps 'tis time we returned to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who... However, the more powerful the spell, the long... Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. Should you dedicate yourself to try them, as you like. Very well. There is no... But I shan't take up any more...
Lots to do. Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
Shall we seek some answers?
What to make of this? I suppose I could visit someplace new. What to do?
It's one of life's great pleasures.
Ah, you've returned. First and foremost, will you accept my thanks? Are you ready to do good? Then let us be on our way.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle.
Try not to get hit. Let's do that. Plenty more where that came from.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermin. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne, yet not all claim the truth. Our king sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt as lightly. There's still not one. Regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust,
I hope you weren't expecting mercy. Treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded. Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
Ranged attacks are my speciality, Master. Shall I assist?
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
I'd gladly cast aside my weapon and laze about here, if the Arisen would permit it.
Right you are.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come. Let us pass through the gate.
I'm in fine.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
Those recruits don't know problem from point.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
I'm attentive and loyal. And prefer...
Fate willing, the day will come.
Are you fit to travel? Then let's not dawdle. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
We've got goblins!
Should trouble occur, it is my charge to set it right. A quiet day is a welcome.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
I've been eating a tall mug of ale to recover from that one, love.
No harm shall come to me.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Did anyone else see that? Aught catches the light.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
You are mighty indeed, Arisen.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Our adventure continues.
Off we go, then.
Ready to forge on?
What's this? We're trapped.
Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
This torrent seems well suited to our purposes, if you ask me.
Oh, I can think of all manner of uses for a contraption such as this. Might we not lay a trap for our enemies?
A Cyclops! There! Our foe stumbled. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
worthy of caution. More to save our best. 'Tis easily done.
What was that sound? Fall back! Seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this, as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.
Oh, 'tis a precious thing we've found.
Master, do take care not to...
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
They can be most convenient, though they have only during the day.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer...
Will you not miss my company once
Ah,
more?
good. I see the Arisen's found...
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
That's it. I've had enough.
Look, Master! Goblins! Focus your strength, Risen!
You have no right.
Huzzah!
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding it. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it, though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with your majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear? You have my fullest
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
I mislike the look of this. Steps it in.
Living God. But dreams are free, I say.
Can't make a living.
Heavens, Feng.
Now you've done it.
I shan't turn a blind eye to this disgrace.
Let's not be hasty now.
Oh dear. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.